Glamour's an illusion. No glamorous jobs unless you love what you do. I still love what I do, and that is why I continue to do it, and it is why people continue to employ me, because no one's going to love it more than you do. So here's the life journey as I figured it out over my lot of years on this planet. We start off passionate. Oh yeah, we all start off passionate, the old expression, full of piss and vinegar. And man, if you don't know the difference between those two, I'm never having French fries at your house. So we start off passionate, and then we get a bit complacent. It's just human nature. And then the results aren't as good, so we get resentful and blame somebody else, and then we get bitter, and then we die. You know, for a lot of people, the life journey is passionate, complacent, resentful, bitter, and death. Okay, so I'm not a motivational speaker, but I mean, how many of you know people like that? How many of you have way too many friends or relatives who, you know, they're somewhere well down the line between resentful, bitter, and death? And aren't they just a joy to be around? So here's the thing. What would be wrong with passionate, and death? Oh, sure. It's always going to end the same way. It's just the journey is so different. I choose passionate, and death. There are no glamorous jobs. People say to me, oh, Donald, making movies? Making movies must be a glamorous job. Who here has actually watched a movie being made? It is like watching paint dry. Take 62, take 63, take 64 from a slightly different angle. It is tedious and boring and often painful. What's glamorous? What's glamorous about the movie business? The marketing, the illusion, the Academy Awards, the red carpet. And who are you wearing this evening? Well, Dr. Shapiro did these. No, the dress. Being a surgeon, people think that must be glamorous. Oh, sure, spend your entire day up to your elbows in somebody else's intestines. Got glamour written all over. Being an airline pilot, that must be glamorous. No, the plane flies itself, and you hope to hell it keeps doing that, because if it doesn't, you have to open up that pesky manual and figure out what to do. A glamorous job is when you love what you do and who you do it for and who you do it with. And you have a handout. And it's all the slides, and beside every slide is a place for keepers. And a keeper is anything you hear in our time together that can change your conversation and your value proposition, your branding, your positioning with an employer, and anything that I say that could help you change the conversation in your own damn head. And so those will be keepers. And if a whole slide represents an idea, a thought, an insight that you need to go back and think about a little bit more, then what a lot of folks do is they actually take their pen and they circle those special, most important slides so they can find them easily. Some really advanced, technologically amazing people turn over the top right-hand corner of those pages so that they can find the circled slides more easily. Is this too technical for anybody? Because at my age, what I have figured out about technology is you can teach an old dog new tricks, but the dog hates it. Okay, so do not pick something, don't even interview for something that you're not going to love. And our session, pre-session, this morning, very insightful about government is hiring, and government is actually paying more money than the private sector. A client of mine in Edmonton had a computer programmer that he was paying $60,000 to a couple of years ago, and the guy wasn't worth it. He was marginally acceptable, and he quit and got a job with the government of Alberta for $100,000.